How you doing, guys? For this video topic, I just recently seen this from RedShark News, which is kind of a place for video professionals, and I'm going to read it to you really quickly. And this actually came out today, which says, "Is the iPhone really a threat to video professionals?" And it has a picture of an iPhone, and does this threaten your livelihood? And so it's kind of going from an amateur versus professional. And in most cases, I don't think so. But yeah, I mean, with the, give an example, like cell phones now are getting very sophisticated in being able to use, they're simply putting better cameras. It's capable of high resolution now, usually up to 4K video. But really, there's still a really big difference between an amateur and a professional. And I mean, even some movies, independent film, are using, iPhones. And I believe Tangerine was one of the first ones, independent films, utilizing all iPhones. And it's very capable of doing it, but most amateurs don't realize how to shoot good video in the first place. So, and even if they did have a professional video camera, they just really don't think how to take good video. So I'm going to kind of give you my thoughts on that. For one thing, cell phones are really not great for audio. Give an example. If you're taking a video or interview or something, you either got to get close enough where you're going to get good audio, or record it using an external recording device, one of the two, or wireless lavalier or something like that. And often what they'll do is they'll try to, when they edit the video, they'll actually raise the audio so high where if you can hear it, you're going to get all this background noise. Some of it's inherent, even professional equipment, where you raise the noise floor simply by raising the audio too high. And so audio is a big difference. Another thing is I see the way people hold the cell phones is they simply hold it wrong. Because people think when normally hold a phone like the way they answer a call, up to their head like this. So that's how they tend to shoot video, vertically, which is one of the worst ways. And that's one of my pet peeves for video is all you got to do is simply turn it right or left 90 degrees. Oh my gosh, now you got widescreen video which most monitors and TVs are made nowadays. They're not designed to show video this way, vertically. And even when you see, you'll often see cell phone video on news programs because people shoot video, for a shooting or whatever. They'll hold it vertically, but when they show it on broadcast TV, they'll simply take the same video, they'll add it to the right and left side to make it widescreen, because it looks kind of weird, a blank side on both sides. But simply all you got to do is do this. You're going to get much better video. And another thing is I see shaky video because they simply don't know how to hold the cell phone correctly. And often the ergonomics is simply not designed for do it professionally. And often you'll see like a Blair Witch Project kind of video, which is not great. Simply all they would have to do is hold their elbows in and pan slowly, right or left, instead of jerking the camera around. And it makes for a much better experience. So I don't consider an amateur with the advent of better cell phones in videos, in lenses in cell phones, to be anything much better than what you're going to get with video professionals, simply because they know how to make better video, not the equipment used. Because you could even get a amateur high-priced camera, they're simply not going to know how to use it correctly anyway. So, and also in the wedding industry, I see people. I'll give you an example. Another problem, professional versus amateur, is people love taking pictures and video at a wedding, friends and family of the bride and the groom, but often they will get in the way of the professional videographer and professional photographer. They'll stand in the way for key shots, and since they don't know how to take good video and pictures on a cell phone, it's going to be much worse quality compared to the one taken with a professional. So I even tell people that if they're thinking of hiring me, you know, you might want to think during the actual ceremony to not allow friends and family to use cell phones, because simply they're just going to block, you know, the professionals, and you're going to be much better quality. And they often paid high price for the professionals to take this video and pictures. And I've seen so many wedding videos and pictures ruined simply because of the friends and family get in the way. Now, the reception's a different story altogether. You know, that's fair game, but certain key moments, you should let the best quality prevail in professional. So those are my thoughts on the use of cell phones. You know, amateurs being, you know, supposedly a better cell phone is going to make for, it's compared to the same thing as being a professional. So give me your thoughts on that and what you think. Thanks.